Ah, it's recording now. First of all, there was no battery, then there was no memory card, and then, well, whatever. Now, here's one that I like. I'm reading from my 1001 Smartest Things that were ever said, and it says, this is on love and friendship. If you have only one smile in you, give it to the people you love. Don't be surly at home and then go out in the street and start grinning good morning at total strangers. Oh God, I've never done that, of course. Says, and now this one I really like because I've had this in my experience fairly recently. As probably quite a few people will know, including the one. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. Oh gosh, my friend a friend of mine, Mary, used to say that the kind of mental conversations that you have with someone who is a bother to you, who you would prefer never to have met, you have what are called paranoid fantasies. Paranoid fantasies, if I may say it without laughing. So, anyway, it's a good thing to be rich. That one, by the way, about the evil friend was Buddha, who knew a thing or two. It's a good thing to be rich and a good thing to be strong, but it is a better thing to be loved by many friends. I like that. It's sad when someone you know becomes someone you knew. Do you like that, honey?
What?
What I just said.
I didn't hear it because I'm focusing on editing.
You're focusing on editing.
Yeah.
Well, a second ago you were singing.
Yeah, I bought editing and singing.
You're editing and singing.
Yeah.
Well, why can't you edit and have a conversation?
Oh, so what's about that?
Well, honey, I've already said it. I've already said the thing. Where is it? An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. Do you like that?
Yeah, friend is really good, you know.
It's what?
Friend is good.
A friend is good.
Yeah, but when it's turned out to be bad, it's sometimes you're thinking, well, you lose a friend.
But do you think that they were ever friends in the first place?
Yeah, I think there's a friend at the first place, but it's just, it's not. It was not. I don't want to comment there.
You don't want to comment? We were having a conversation. I like the one by Richard Bach. Where's the one by Richard Bach? Richard Bach, he said, your friends will know you better in the first moment you meet than your acquaintances will know you in a lifetime. Boy, isn't that the case? Oh. In those whom I like, I can find no common denominator. In those whom I love, they all make me laugh. Honey, you're not going to start singing in the middle of my video.
What?
What?
I'm singing here. Why?
Well, yes, I did.
This girl is on fire.
Here's one.
This girl is on fire.
Sometimes the way a wife sings is grounds for divorce. That was written by Terence Flannery.
She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Looks like a girl, but she's a flame. So bright she can burn your eyes, but her looks the other way. Can try, but you'll never forget her name. I think, darling, I think my my voice never come back yet, you know?
Honey, your voice ran away with a tuning fork,
I think because of my cold, the golden voice that I have still didn't come yet.
Honey, what's wrong with your glasses? Why don't you go and get some glasses? Put those things on. Let's see them.
What's the missing there?
How long have you had those glasses?
5 years.
5 years. And how long have they looked like that?
Since 2 years.
At least a year or 2 years. And I keep telling you to go and get new glasses.
This is what happened. It's broke.
Well,
and then I put a scotch tape on it. So in other words,
what are you doing?
and I sit down, so it's broke.
This woman would drive you crazy, you know that? What?
And then just put a scotch tape, and then it's
when
fine.
I tell you to go and get glasses, what do you
it's still good.
It's still good?
Yeah, still good. You just need a scotch tape. As long as my other half eye is okay, so it's fine.
Your other half eye?
Yeah, because this is the center, right? Your eye should be here in the center. This one is broke. So this one, as long as your eyes is okay with it. In other words, put it in the center because it's already half broke. So just put a scotch tape on it, and then you put, and then it will be okay. Yeah, but I think I need to get some I think I need to get some because it's been 5 years, and then I didn't wear it, and just wear it if I've been in the computer because it's somewhere here. It's very painful. Even I didn't.
I wonder why.
Yeah, that's why it's here. I think the grade is in upgrading now.
The grade is in upgrading now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get some.
You're
maybe
going
next
to
month.
get. Honey, why would you put it off until next month?
When we got the YouTube payment next month, I'll get some.
Now, please don't plead poverty. We can afford for you to go and get some glasses, okay?
Darling, when our YouTube paid,
I'm gonna drag you in to see that man who just did my glasses. This is just stupid. And if you can bear the shame, I'm going to take those glasses in. Look at this. And my wife says we'll go and get some new glasses next month. I'm going to be accused of wife abuse.
Yeah.
What?
It's okay.
No, it's not okay, is it?
This... look at my voice. Go back to my voice, darling. This girl is on fire! This... And then you judge if my voice is back. This girl is on fire!
Honey, not only did your voice not come back, it never arrived in the first place.
You're so mean. You said to me that when we just knew to each other, right? I sing, and then you said, your voice is really unique. That's what you said before.
Well,
I think in our month
unique
together. And then now you said that, and my voice never arrived. You're so mean.
Unique is a special word. If that's not too much of a play on words. Unique can be used to describe many things.
Yeah, because that time Terence sing, and Terence says, I always like to hear Terence sing. So I said to Terence, you want me to sing for you? So I sing, and
then you spoiled everything by actually singing.
The whole song.
And it was all going so well up to then.
The whole song, I finished it, and then it said, "Darling, you got a unique voice." And I said,
"Yes, that's right. I was
Thank
being."
you. So
those were the days when I was being very tactful.
Right? And now you said my voice never arrived.
No, I said your voice.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. In other words, I know that tune. The tune is in my...
Honey, you would never guess that you knew that
placeto. In other words, a placeto.
Placeto. Placeto. She's singing placeto. Okay. Now, I'm not laughing at her English, although I am laughing at her English, but can you imagine how they laugh at my Visayan? What?
What's this video about?
Well, I'm beginning to wonder. It's not about singing in tune, is it?
No, yeah, it will be back. It's just
Honey, I just
too
told-
much. My voice is my too much too much work, you know. So
too much work.
yeah, too much work.
Too much work on the voice.
Yeah, on my.
You've been working on your voice.
No, I mean my voice was very badly affected by my cough and cold, so it was being destroyed. But it will back soon.
Well, it didn't have very far to go.
So that's why it's been affected because of the weather is very cold and hot. So my voice was being affected, but as I said, it will be back soon. And then this girl is on fire, like that.
Honey, do
What
you know?
are you reading?
Do you know?
100
Can I speak
smartest.
to you for a moment?
Yeah.
Will you receive an incoming call?
What?
Do you know that in my days as a budding musician, when I was learning my trade, are you listening? I'm talking
Yeah,
to
I'm
the back of your head
listening.
again.
I'm listening.
And I worked very hard every day at singing and playing in tune. Right? Now, at the moment, if you were going to be attacked by any inanimate object, it would be a tuning fork. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? I'm
Yeah.
glad. Well, I'm glad we've got that sorted out. So, will you be inflicting your voice on me again very soon?
Yeah. I think we need to have a duet video because your voice and my voice blending together will be a nice combination.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. Among all the books that have been sent, this is my favorite book. Thank you, Manang Joe. I always read this.
Manny Joe sent that for
Yeah.
us.
Thank
She-
you, ma'am.
She must have sent that for me. Does it say anything about how to live with someone who sings out of tune?
Yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't. You are the judge in this video, and you know what's the truth. The truth is, I have a golden voice. Eventarians don't believe it. I know you believe it. I know hundreds of people will agree that I have a good voice.
Hundreds.
Comment, and I'll read it.
You mean what my mother used to always say, I believe you, but thousands wouldn't.
Okay, so if you comment that I have a good voice, you're pretty good on hearing,
This is a terrible responsibility to put on these people.
Yeah, because I think to those who don't agree that I have a beautiful voice, I have a, what do you call that, like a bird voice,
A bird voice?
Yeah, you have a problem on your ears, you got a problem, so
I was thinking that if anybody writes in and agrees that you have a golden voice, that they probably also have a problem with their ears, don't you think?
No, because
No?
I think if I just need to develop, because because my voice is unique and it's have a very good combinations on my my throat. In other words, I didn't get my voice on my throat. I get it on my stomach.
Really? So, honey, I'm interested in learning more about this. Don't wipe your nose on my shirt.
It's okay. It's still getting laundry soon.
If any expat is out there, can you see the logic that you will have to deal with?
Okay.
Okay, what?
Love it without. There's another one here that I like.
Where? You never read
I
these
read books, darling.
Of course
When you
don't.
sleep. Yeah, because
When I
Terence.
sleep.
Yeah, because Terence, every time he's going to bed, he's reading books first. And in the bedside, there's a lot of books. 5 or 6 books there.
You notice how
Yeah,
he
and-
says he's reading books.
Yeah.
As if it's kind of like a disease.
And
He's caught books. Oh my God. Oh no, no, you've caught the dreaded disease.
Yeah,
Books.
and then Terence, once Terence, after reading books and he sleep, I also get the books and I read it and I said, what's in this book that he's reading? You know? So I read books. I read book.
But when you read the books that I read, then you say, what's in this book?
Is it what is in this book? You know, so I read some and then I fall asleep.
Well, let's see you read one of these here. See, tell me one that you like. Look.
This is one I like.
There's one about being funny.
let me read it.
Can you not prop it up on my head?
Wait.
Can you
just talk some more.
Can you just wait for a moment, please? Yes.
Oh, this one. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forward. You know, so
must be lived forward
and backward, forward.
Do you know what does that mean?
It means that sometimes we don't understand what been happened. You know, unless we already experiencing it.
So it's only when we're looking back.
when we look backward,
well,
but it doesn't.
True.
So, but those experience that we've been makes us into a better person, and it happens because things happens for a reason. It doesn't mean that it happens without reason. So it means it happens for us to be strong enough, and it needs us to experience that for us to be stronger. But it doesn't mean that whether it's good or bad, we should not forget that there's always been a good side in that, and we need to use that as to make us a better persons and doing a good decisions in the future. So use us as a measurement in every decisions that we make. So that's why, right? I read books. There's
so once you get her going, you can't stop her. What else? What else, my dear?
Oh, there's another one. Why is it the child is crying?
There's another one. There's 1,001.
There's another one. Why is it baby is crying?
Why is it the baby is crying?
Usually baby cry because there's a bad stomach or the diaper is wet.
Well, this is very profound. I'm sure that wasn't in the 1,001 smartest things ever said.
Yeah, but it's the baby.
What?
There's always a saying. Why is it the baby cried when they get out from the womb of the mother, right?
Yeah.
And as far as I read, it's
well,
about.
That's when they find out what the world is really like. They want to go back in again.
Yeah. So it's just a way of. It's like a way of. All right. I think I think there's no baby coming out and laughing, right? Did you hear that?
No, that's because they get smacked on the butt to get them breathing.
There's another.
Anyway, don't they say that about male babies?
I don't
that
know.
They spend 9 months getting out of the vagina, and then all the rest of their lives trying to get back in.
There's another one from Confucius.
Confucius.
Forget injuries, never forget kindness. You know, so it's a good thing because sometimes there are some hurtful that we experience, right? Mm-hmm. And there are some circumstances in our lives that happens to us that it makes us painful. It gives us pain. But never forget to do kindness, because kindness will heal all the pain that you've been undergo, you know. So it's just like it's a medication. So once you've been experiencing bad things to that person's or to that certain person, never forget to give kindness, because through kindness everything will be healed.
Do you think it's easy to give an act of kindness to someone who has been very cruel to you?
It's difficult. If you look at it, it's difficult to give kindness to that person or to those people that giving you a hard time. But you just remember that those people, there's a sayings that there are people that comes on your way for a certain reason. So just don't forget that those, despite for the bad sides that they got, there's always be a good side of a certain people. certain person.
And what happens if you can't find that good side?
Always believe that in human there's always a kindness in their heart, so always spread kindness, because all what the main thing that we wanted to do in this world, which is full of like the cruelty, is just love. Spread love, kindness, and hope, because that's what it needed.
Well, that's all that we can do in our little area, isn't it? That we can try to spend to give love and kindness.
Yeah, because once you give kindness to someone else, you never know that kindness that you give to someone is the one way also for him or her to heal the pain from the past, right?
Right, and then they may go on and
they will
give a kindness to somebody else.
Yeah, so if you give kindness to someone else, possible that someone else will realize and then give it kindness to others. So it's just like infectious.
Yes, well, that's what they call paying forward.
Yeah, thank you for that little bit, Rich. That's what I learned, paying forward. Thank you. Oh, there's another one. I read,
Well, yes, there is another one. There's 1,001 in there, honey.
Oh, there's another one. Riches do not consist in the possessions of treasures, but in the use.
Can you slow that down a bit?
Riches do not consist in the possession of.
Riches do not consist in the possession of treasure, but in the use made of them.
Right?
What, did you have a snot, or what was it?
Yeah, it's not a
It was
combination.
combination.
What's that?
So riches do not consist in the possession of treasure, but in the use made of them. In other words, if you are rich and you use those riches for the wrong reason, then
there's no value in it.
yes.
Because we're just temporary in this world, so every one of us will die. Right?
Nobody made it out alive.
There is no immortal, so all of us is mortal.
Well, actually, we are immortal.
Oh, we are immortal. No one is mortal.
It's the soul. It's the soul. It's the body that is mortal. Yes.
Yeah. So things that you have will be rotten, or you live away. So better.
Will be.
Yeah.
Rotten.
Yeah. In other words, will be passed by. So the important is how to make it out of it. So that's it.
Okay.
So this is another one.
One last one.
Yeah. Good judgment comes from the experience, and experience usually comes from bad judgment. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience usually comes from bad judgment.
In other words, mistakes are good things if you learn from them and then change your behavior after that. Yes?
Yeah, and you can also put it this way, that don't chance to someone else or don't chance to anyone else, because you never know what they've been going through. Don't judge.
Judge.
Yeah, don't judge to anyone or anybody.
Don't judge anyone else.
Because you never know what they've been going through in their life. So, in other words, you never been in their shoes. So don't judge. That's it. And what else?
Don't pick your nose, honey. Why don't they?
Yeah, so just enjoy life. Life is short, and there's always remember that at the end of the tunnel, there's always a door.
There's always a door at the end. Well,
yeah, to exit.
They usually say.